Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Shazetta from Sarai. You listen, just wanted to check in with you guys. I'm super excited. It's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. I've gotten in some quiet time this morning, gotten myself cleaned up, dressed, put on one of my glasses are crooked, put on one of my favorite hoodies, which I'll tell you about in just a few minutes. But just want to check in with you guys. On yesterday, I did a live and just kind of really talked through how I'm been kind of feeling and sitting in a creative slump. And today I'm feeling really encouraged. But we ended the video yesterday with my saying, I know that there are several projects that I've started and that I want to get out, ideas that I have, but I just have a hard time finishing things sometimes. And so my commitment to you all yesterday was that I would finish a photo book in 7 days. Now, for those of you who are just joining me or just joining us with this is day 2 because I considered yesterday day 1. If I waited and made today day 1, it was just a whole nother level of procrastination. So today is day 2. So what I did yesterday is I spent the rest of my evening, or a good portion of the rest of my evening, um, pulling together the photos that I wanted to use. Now, let me back up for those of you who may just be joining this time. You can go back and watch yesterday's videos if you want, yesterday's video if you want to give you a little bit of understanding. But what I'm doing is I am going through some of my favorite photos, particularly kind of going back, I think, to 2014, beginning with the Ferguson protests after Michael Brown's death. And I have those. I have around the Philando Castile stuff, Sandra Bland, the Charleston Nine. There's so many to even think. Eric Garner, so many to think through. But I have photos from those movements of Freddie Gray in Baltimore, and there are photos that some I put on social media, some I didn't. But that I wanted to make a photo book of, not a big one, but something small that really kind of shows how this struggle has continued to go on. I've not gone out into the protest space this particular go round because of COVID-19 and only because of COVID-19. And if it were just me, I wouldn't be so concerned about it. But my husband is considered high risk because he has some respiratory issues. My little boy has a not so strong immune system sometimes, and then I have elderly parents as well. And so I've chosen to be more responsible and not go out responsible in my own sense and not take the risk of bringing germs back to my family. And that's not knocking anybody who chooses to go out to the protest space. Hats off to you. Much respect, much love. Always sending positive energy and prayers to you all. But I made the decision that it was the best decision for my household, for me not to put myself out in that space. But I've really been kind of bummed because I feel like there's still so much more to be said and so much more to be done. And so one way that I'm going to engage in the process is to release some of the photos that I've taken to show that it's really amazing that all of these years later, the spaces still look the same, even as they looked back during civil rights time. So I'm coming on just to do these live videos and doing it in a live format as opposed to edited video because I want to remove the excuse for me. I can click go live and get the video done, but if I just do it like vlog style and have to edit and all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to get it done more than likely. And so this is accountability. So what I did yesterday was I went through some of my social media and some other spaces, pulled down the photos that for me are iconic photos of the beginning kind of my documentary photography journey. And pulled those down and got them organized and laid out and ordered in a way. I got them laid out in the software that I'm going to use. Going to make some tweaks. I'm going to borrow from a play from Evan Ramp's book, and I'm going to, as opposed to typing and doing some outlay, what I did was I laid the photos out, and I'm just going to go in with some handwriting using Procreate on my iPad Pro. Want it to be really rustic, really clean, really journal-esque, if you will, and so I'm considering doing it spiral bound so that it really, really kind of feels and looks like a journal for those of you who hopefully will pick it up. But this is less about making a great deal of money as much as this is about me completing and releasing some of my work. I'm probably going to do it on a limited run. But yeah, so that's where I am today. I've got a lot on my plate. I learned yesterday that I'm going to have to take my parents back to Tennessee. They're moving back to Tennessee, and their driver is now unable to take them. And so I've got to take them back to Tennessee, which is going to take up my whole Sunday. So that means I'm going to lose at least one day of being able to work on this very possibly. But the other part of that is that hopefully I'm able to get enough done today and tomorrow on it that losing that one day isn't as much of a crisis. I really finished more last night than I wanted to, or yesterday not that I wanted to, than I thought that I would. And that was really encouraging for me too, because I think a lot of times we talk ourselves out of being able to do something because we kind of psych ourselves out, if you will. I know I psyched myself out. It's going to take too long. It's going to take all this. And really, once I got started and just put my head down, I went right into it. And yeah, I just determined I wasn't going to stop until I finished that particular phase of the project. And so I actually exceeded my own expectations in that because I went a little further than finishing that one phase. And so I'm in a good spot now where all I've got to do is do some writing and then do some formatting stuff and go through all of that. So a little bit more work to do, a little bit further to go, but I think I'm in a really good space. I'm going to be using, well, I'll tell you guys another day what service I'm going to be using because I'm not sure 100% yet that I'm going to go with the service that I'm thinking, but I'm going to check it out. I think I'm there. All right, before I do that, let me tell you about the shirt I have on. I've got on this hoodie, and it is a hoodie. I do wear hoodies in the summer. I have on shorts at the moment, but I do wear hoodies in the summer because I love how they make me feel. I have on a hoodie that says I shoot film, and it's got the 35 millimeter cutout roll right here, and this is a custom shirt that I made for myself. I've also got a t-shirt done. It's a white t-shirt with done in camouflage. It's really sexy, so I'll wear it another day. If you're interested in picking one of these up for yourself or for somebody else, definitely drop me down in the comments or shoot me a message and I'll tell you how you can get it. All right, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click the little bell so that you'll get notifications when I drop a new video. I think going live right now is gonna be my format. I'm gonna take a piece of advice from Gary Vee and just document, not try to create in terms of this YouTube space. I want to share with you guys. I want to be in community with you guys, but I don't always have the time to make things, make cinematic vlogs. And so I'm going to vlog in this format for a while, at least through this project, and see if I can start my day off, my morning off, every day or a few days a week. I'm not sure just yet. Just checking in with you guys, and I think it's going to be some kind of meditative and therapeutic for me. All right. Anyway, forgive the harsh light over here on the side. My window's open. It's early in the morning, and I am enjoying basking in the sunlight. My husband gave me his office chair, and this is like a gaming chair, and so I really am enjoying it as opposed to my hard wooden chair that I normally use in my office. So anyway, thank you guys for checking in. I will talk to you guys very soon. I hope you have a stupendously spectacular day of creativity and productivity and loving yourself and the world. I'll talk to you soon. We'll holler back at you now. That doesn't work on live. Bye, y'all.